Very good morning, students. Welcome back to second year physics. So in the previous class, actually, we finished about a related to the conductivity, conductance, and based on that, we did some applications and problems also finished. Let us now let us will move to the next one. Expression for conductivity and resistance in terms of relaxation time. Now he is asking what? See the expression for conductivity and resistance in terms of relaxation time. So now we need to get the relation conductivity and as well as the resistance in terms of relaxation time. Of course, we know there is a drift speed is equal to minus small e capital E by m into tau. Tau is the relaxation time. And another expression drift velocity in terms of current density J by NE, or we can also say J is nothing but a E into sigma. Sigma is nothing but a conductivity. See what we need here, it is conductivity in terms of relaxation time. So that you take equation 1 and equation 2. Better now these two equations equate it. That's what 1 is equal to 2 because drift speed and drift speed only. So here it is small e capital E by m into tau is equal to small e, capital E by like this. Say capital E is cancel. Now we need a sigma, no? Then this you cross multiply this side. Therefore sigma is equal to E square capital N by small m into tau. This is the expression in terms of relaxation time, that is the conductivity. Now let us is also asking what you write here in terms of resistance. Also is asking in terms of what relaxation time. Now you go for the resistance. See, conductivity is over. Now is asking resistance. No? So resistance is equal to rho L by A, of course. But we know sigma is equal to 1 by rho. Then rho is equal to 1 by sigma. Suppose you write here, replace this. That is, here the rho is 1 by sigma. No? Therefore, rho is equal to, R is equal to L by A into sigma. What we know? Sigma is nothing but what is here? This you substitute here. Therefore, we will get the capital R L by A into sigma E square capital N by small m into tau. So that E square small m by, it is capital N by small m into tau. So that capital R is equal to, it is Lm by A into E square N into tau. So this is the in terms of relaxation time. One is the conductivity, one more is the resistance. So resistance is equal to small m by A into E square into capital N into tau. So these are the two relations, these are the two expressions, conductivity and resistance in terms of relaxation. Relaxation time is tau. So that it is a relations are given like this. Is it okay now? So that here it is the one topic. Let us. So we will move to the next one. Here it is the related to the variation of resistance with temperature. This is the very important. The side heading you take as variation of resistance with temperature. Side heading as you write as the variation of you look into the next one, variation of resistance with temperature, or we can also say resistivity. Yes, both we can say. It is a capital R or rho. See, I told you in the previous class, that is, if we are discussing about a resistance, then simultaneously resistivity also finished. See, there is a issue is, I'll tell you one thing, Suppose there is a suppose the you take a conductor and you take a semiconductor and you take a bad conductor. Sir, when temperature increases for these substances which we are using, one is the conductor, one more is the bad conductor, and one more is the semiconductor. Suppose if I take this, when temperature is increases, therefore for these substances resistivity or resistance is changes. So thing is, suppose if I take a conductor, when temperature of the conductor is increases, therefore resistance also increases, which is very very important. Suppose you take a conductors, the substance temperature increases for conductors, therefore resistance is increases. Suppose if I go with semiconductor and bad conductors, for that if temperature increases, therefore resistance and resistivity decreases. So if I use this conductor or a semiconductor or bad conductor in any experiment, if I used these substances, if I used in any experiment, there it is to be, if temperature is varies, therefore there will get the resistance is changes. So if the resistance is changes, therefore will not get the correct readings, because the resistance should be maintained a constant. So for these substances we cannot use for the purpose of experiments. Suppose we have a three experiments are there. One we can say Wheatstone bridge, one more we have meter bridge, and one more is the potentiometer are there in this chapter. So that for that bridge shape, for that meter bridge, for one more is potentiometer, there actually we are using the resistors. So if I use a conductor as a resistor, therefore temperature is increases, resistance is increases, so that will not get the correct readings. So instead of using semiconductor, bad conductor and conductor, so let we have other substances that are we can call manganine is the one substance, nichrome is the another substance, one more constant. See, these are the materials. See, when temperature is increases, therefore it maintains a constant resistance or resistivity. So there will not be changes the resistance or resistivity for these substances. That is, one is nichrome, one more is a manganine, and one more is a constant. If I use these substances, therefore when temperature is changes, either increased or decreased, therefore it maintains a resistance and resistivity is constant. See, based on that, we'll see before that here we need to get a temperature equation. Suppose if I use conductor or bad conductor or semiconductor, so initial resistance, you say temperature is at 0 degrees Celsius, therefore resistance is, you say, R0. If temperature is changes to T degrees Celsius, therefore resistance is becomes RT. Because temperature changes, therefore resistance also changes for the substances semiconductor and bad conductor, and one more is a conductor. So anyone you take, either increased or decreased, whatever it is may be, magar when there is a 0 degrees, the resistance of the substance is R0, not for 0. When temperature is T degrees, therefore resistance is becomes RT, that will become what? T degrees Celsius. Now there is a change in resistance, of course, because R0 to RT there is a change in resistance. For a change in resistance, it is depends on initial resistance of the initial resistance of the conductor, because changes always depends. RT minus R0 is directly proportional to initial resistance of the substance, and here RT minus R0 also depends on temperature variation, that is T minus 0. So better you take directly T. Now left side you look at RT minus R0, RT minus R0 directly proportional to R0 into T. So RT minus R0 directly proportional to R0 into T. Now let us introduce some constant, that is RT minus R0 is equal to some constant we should write, that is we can say alpha. Alpha is nothing but a temperature coefficient of resistance or we can say resistivity, because now I am using resistance, no? Then you say temperature coefficient of resistance it is. If I use resistivities, then you say temperature coefficient of resistivities. Therefore, alpha is equal to, that is RT minus R naught by R naught into T. This is the temperature coefficient of resistance. Sir, what is the temperature coefficient of resistance statement? So the temperature coefficient of resistance is to be defined as, very simple, there is a change in resistance, right, and initial resistance, and it is a change in temperature. See, there must be at least 1 degree rise in temperature if it is there. Therefore, we will get the change in resistance. Minimum temperature should be changes 1 degree for the initial one. So that it is defined as, it is the ratio of the change in resistance, right? It is the ratio of change in resistance per 1 degree rise in temperature to its initial resistance at 0 degrees Celsius. See, it is the ratio of change in resistance, because RT minus R naught is nothing but a change in resistance. There is a change in resistance, and per 1 degree rise in temperature, there is a temperature is changes by 1 degree to its initial resistance is R naught. To its initial resistance is R naught is nothing but a alpha. So this is about a what? Temperature coefficient of resistance. Sir, what will be the units? Of course, see, we need to say units. It is a change in resistance and it is also resistance. So the resistance is cancelled. In CGS system, we can say per degree Celsius. What about MKS? It is, we can say degree, per degree, or it is a Kelvin inverse, K power minus 1. What about the dimensional formula? Of course, DMF is nothing but again resistance is cancelled. For temperature only we should take, that is, we can say theta minus 1, or we can say it is enough. So this is about a temperature coefficient of resistance. Suppose I need to say resistivity. So in terms of resistivity, simple, here you change rho T minus rho naught by rho naught into T. It is the temperature coefficient of resistivity. Of course, temperature coefficient of resistivity. And come to the point is, from here or from this, RT is equal to, because minus R naught is there, no? Now this minus R naught you take right side, it is becomes R naught plus alpha R naught T. So capital RT is equal to, if I take a R naught is common, 1 plus alpha T. This is what it is, the final resistance of the substance. Suppose you want to say in terms of resistivity, yes, of course, rho T is equal to rho naught into 1 plus alpha T. So this is in terms of resistivity, in terms of resistance. Is it okay now? Okay now? Right? And come to the point is, now let us, you look at here, from this expression, from alpha, we can also write like this, RT minus R naught is nothing but a, we can say dr, change in resistance, of course. So that change in resistance by R naught into T. So here it is, we can say like this. So dr is nothing but a RT minus R naught, we can say. Is it okay now? No. Based on this expression, now let us, we have to draw the graph. See, is it clear now, this complete? No, graph now, that is, we know capital RT is equal to R naught plus, R naught alpha T. This is an expression. Now it is a similar expression now I am giving. See, it is y is equal to C plus mx. See, look at these two expressions, because it is a similar one. RT is nothing but a resistance at temperature T degrees. R naught is nothing but a temperature at 0 degrees Celsius. Resistance of the substance at a 0 degrees Celsius. M is nothing but a slope here, and here r naught alpha is nothing but represented as slope, x is represented as temperature, here rt is represented as y. So based on this, let us I'll draw the graph for y is equal to mx plus c. Y x is taken. In similar way, here y represented as what? Yes, of course it is rt, and x is represented as what? T. To get. Now here c represented as what? R naught. So y is equal to mx c plus y is equal to mx plus c graph represented straight line, and which passes through the at a one point on the y-axis. So it represented as the slope, that is m, right? So this point we can say from origin C. Here C what is representing? It is R naught. Shall I? It is the graph represented like this. So that if I go like this, if I draw a line and here you extend like this, it is represented T, and it is also represented O, A, B, D, E is the area under the graph. Now let us, you go with this theta, no? Your slope is nothing but m, no? Here what is the slope represented? Slope is represented as m is equal to r naught alpha. This is represented as the slope of the graph. Now from this also I'll tell you, tan theta is equal to theta opposite. This is represented, no? It is actually complete is rt, right, as rt, and this is represented as r naught, no? From here rt minus, we can write r naught, rt minus r naught. So opposite is rt minus r naught by adjacent is t, but we know rt minus r naught is equal to alpha into r naught t. So here you write tan theta is equal to alpha r naught t by, it is t, tt cancelled. So tan theta is equal to alpha r naught, see, which is represented as the slope of the graph. You look at here, it is also we can take as the tan theta. So we can say like this, it is what it is, it is what it is, we can say related to the these things. Clear? So about a resistance, variation of resistance with temperature will be given like this. Is it okay now? So you go through this, you check the ones. Is it okay? Suppose you go through the expression, right? Now let us see, I'd like to tell you another expression which is related to this same one. Suppose if there is a substances or resistance are given, that is about a, one is at 0 degree, you say at 0 degree resistance is R naught, and at T1 degree Celsius we say R1. Let us, I'll give you like this, it is an expressions, we can say one application or one example. At 0 degree Celsius resistance is R naught, at T1 degree Celsius resistance is you say R1, and at T2 degree Celsius resistance is R2. Fine. Let us, I want to tell you, first of all, this is one substance, and at 0 degree, T1 degrees, R1 is the resistance, T2 degree, R2 is the resistance. Suppose if you use these two, that is at 0 degree Celsius is the resistance is R0, and T1 degree Celsius use as the R1. Right? If I take like this, sir, what will happen? Alright, let us see, we know RT is equal to R0 into R0 plus or R0 into 1 plus alpha T, right? So now use this at 0 degree, only 0, but at T1 degree Celsius R1, you replace this R1 is equal to R0 into 1 plus alpha T1 is the expression 1. For this combination, and you go for the second combination, again 0 degree Celsius is R0, and the temperature T2 degree Celsius is R2. Again apply here, R2 is equal to R0 into 1 plus alpha T2, equation 2. Now let us, you divide these two expressions, your wish, either a 1 by 2 or 2 by 1. R1 by R naught is equal to R naught into 1 plus alpha T1 by R naught into 1 plus alpha T2. So R1 by R2 is equal to 1 plus alpha T1 by 1 plus alpha T2. So now cross multiply. R1 of 1 plus alpha T2 is equal to R2 of 1 plus alpha T1. So now you multiply this. We'll get the one expression. R1 is equal to R1 alpha T2 and R2 plus R2 alpha T1. So we need to get alpha. No? Better you take this side and this one you take this side. R1 alpha T2, this right side is there. No? Bring into left side, minus R2 alpha T1 is equal to R2. This R1 is right side, is left side is there. No? Better you bring into right side. From this you take a alpha common. R1 T2 minus R2 T1 is equal to R2 minus R1. Then therefore alpha is equal to, this becomes R2 minus R1 by, it is R1 T2 minus R2 T1. So when there is a difference in temperatures are given, then use this expression. When there is a difference in temperatures are given, then better use this expression. Clear, no? So this is the different temperatures and different resistors are given. Then the formula will be alpha is equal to R2 minus R naught by R1 T2 minus R2 T1. So this is an expression which is related to what? For a different resistors and different temperatures. Clear, no? So let us, this is today's class and we'll see in the next class. Thank you very much.